going to take a guess. You're the more organized person of the two. Would you describe yourself as that without getting in trouble with your partner?
So I'm more, he is organized. He's very organized as well. We're both very systematized, but I would say he tends to be a visionary and a big picture person. And I tend to be more of an implementer for things.
Okay.
I mean, there's overlap, there's
Right.
overlap in both, but, he comes in with big ideas and he's ready to go. And then I'm, oftentimes trying to figure out, okay, how do we structure this, and who do we need to hire, and how do we need to advertise, and how do we, the operational aspects of it. Right.
Yeah. That's awesome. So, I am going through the process right now in my office. We have many attorneys, many employees, and I'm going through the process of, I want a written procedure, like a training manual on how do you send out a demand letter? How do you how do you file a complaint? And I want it, bullet point, step by step. So when we hire someone, as we continue to grow, we hire someone, can give them the manuals for those job duties and say, this is your job, figure it out. It's all right here. We'll train you a couple days, but this is it. And it's really hard. Have you guys done something like that in your office?
We are in the process of doing it. I mean, we have been doing it for years, and we're in the process of improving it.
Okay.
Because
like updating it, right? Because things have changed.
But you know what? I feel like we're every year, maybe even every 6 months, I feel like we're reinventing things, because systems we've created, nothing stagnates.
Right.
And we decide, there's a better way of doing things. We could be doing this differently. And so sometimes it's just updating. Sometimes it's just scrapping, throwing it in the garbage and starting over.
Yeah.
It depends. But we did realize that we were spending a lot of time retraining people as new people came in. And it was taking my partner's time, my time, other employees' time. So we started, we started documenting everything on paper, but also when we train an employee, we started recording that on video.
Okay.
So we do a Zoom training video session, for example, and then that video is created and it goes into a training library. So then when a new employee comes for that position, they watch the video first, and then if they still have questions, they come to us with questions.
And they can always go back to it as well to
and they can always reference it as well, because it's one. I mean, you have to explain things over and over again. Oftentimes, I mean, that's just the reality of it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we know these things. We know things about our business because we run our businesses.
Every
but when
day,
a new person comes in, everything is new and it's overwhelming. It's a lot of information.
Yeah.
So whether it's having an employment manual that's written,